In recent years, the effects of climate change have significantly degraded agricultural productivity in Africa. This has threatened food security and many livelihoods. For instance, farmers who rely entirely on rain-fed agriculture have counted massive losses as weather has become unpredictable, with persistent droughts and unprecedented floods and invasion of pests and diseases. Evidently, this threatens the achievement of Sustainable Development Goals on food security and poverty reduction. In order to survive the effects of climate change, the smallholder farmers need to develop resilience and proactive mechanisms in relation to farming practices. We want to understand just how much this concept is engraved in our farmers' mind. We start our journey from Kisii town to try and find some local farmers in their local habitat. As we journey through Kisii County, we realize that the effects of global warming and an increase in carbon use can be seen along the entire way. From visible abandoned mining pits full of stagnant water to streams of rivers riddled with plastics all over. Plastic that probably is collected by runway water from major town centers. All through our journey, we visibly see reasons why a carbon literacy program would immensely benefit these smallholder farmers. We arrive in Ichiro, a small village located in Suneka, a sub-county in Kisii County. We are clear on our objective. We want to establish the information needs of the smallholder farmers in relation to carbon emissions and to design a carbon literacy training program that can meet this need. This will help them improve the productivity of their farms and develop resilience to the effects of climate change. We are met by a team of women, happy to see us and enthusiastic to learn from us.
Mama wako hivi tunajiendeleza tu kujua ingalau tuanze kitambo sana, lakini tumefanya mawili matatu hivi hivyo, hatuko nyuma sana, tunaona mbele hata sasa. Na tunasaidiana tu, mmoja wetu akipata shida tunakuja pamoja tunamsaidia, hata kama ni mahindi, kuni, at least tunamuinua kidogo wakati ule wa shida. Na kando na hiyo tunafanya farming kidogo angalau tutaenda mbali.
Just a few discussions in, we realize they are an enthusiastic group of women. They are ambitious and willing to go the extra mile, but lack of the right information to help them make decisions has affected them a great deal. We realize that they do have radios, but lack enough time to listen to climate-related information. We also realize that only about 5% of them have smartphones, which they mainly use for basic communication and helping their children with homework. They also trace the weather traditionally through the flying of the magonga birds, even though it is not a very reliable source of information.
Samani ilikuwa inafika mwezi wa pili. Hiyo ndege inapita nyingi. So wanaanza sasa kama ziko pamoja. So wanasema nini kulima sasa naasa. Sasa ndio mnaenda kulima, mnaanza kulima. Mkilima, mkimaliza ndio mnapanda.
Lakini siku hizi haziko nyingi.
Siku hizi ni kidogo. Hata ikipita ni kidogo. Hata kama ni watoto wadogo, kama hawajui, hawezi jua ati hii ndege ni ya nini.
Men are more free and could help in information gathering, but patriarchal culture in the area gives them an oversight role, and they do very little practical work, leaving the bulk of the work to the women.
Kabla nimemzoea mzee wangu. Siwezi kaeka akili sana kwa wakati anisaidia. Kwa. Dada ndio kuna kila saa watoto wanakuja mama tuna hii. Mama. Pia anaitisha baba. Unaambia simama kuambia. Sasa hivi tunafanya kazi yetu. Labda unafanya kazi yako. Na vile umezoea kila siku, uwezi ukasema tunamwongojea, unajipanga wewe mwenyewe.
We find out that on average the women make about $1 a day. This is hardly enough to take care of their families. Most of them are elementary school dropouts and therefore have very little access to better jobs. That notwithstanding, they understand a little about climate change. They have noticed changes in the weather patterns. This is just one of the many challenges they experience while trying to do farming. Sporadic rains affects their plants all the time. They get pest invasions in their farms many times. Pests which are resistant to traditional treatment approaches. We finish our discussions having learned a lot from the women, having understood their afflictions when it comes to farming, having gotten the gaps that exist that we could help fill with the carbon literacy program. As we exit, the women remind us that we need to come back. Come back and help them solve the problems we have highlighted, and we accept graciously. As we journey back, we realize we have our work cut out for us. But this is a task we are going to achieve.